Bright Facts presents how to break out of a rut as soon as possible. A rut is a prolonged period of stagnation, during which there is typically no obvious way out of the situation. Many different things have the potential to trigger it. Difficult conditions, a lack of enthusiasm, or just an inability to see a way forward all contribute to this. If you find yourself feeling bored or unmotivated, as though you are not making progress and are unfulfilled, you may be stuck in a rut. You start to become aware that there does not appear to be any difference between one day and the next. If you recognize what's being described, have no fear. This occurs to the best of us. The good news is that it is possible to pull oneself out of a rut and begin to feel better once again. In this video, we will walk you through the steps that need to be taken in order for you to get your life back on track. First, acknowledge the reality of the situation. Recognizing that you are stuck in a rut is the first thing that has to be done in order to break out of it. Don't be too hard on yourself about it, but also don't make excuses or point the finger at anyone else. Just be straightforward with yourself about the situation you find yourself in right now. You will be able to start working toward finding answers and moving beyond your current circumstance once you have accepted the truth of the situation and come to grips with it. It is essential that you should not form any preconceived notions regarding the outcomes of events. There is a possibility that there are chances that you are not yet aware of. Step 2. Determine what is causing the problem. To break out of a rut, you must first identify the fundamental problem that's keeping you there. And there are instances when the cause of your feeling of being stuck is glaringly clear. Maybe you're in a relationship that isn't working out, and your partner isn't making any effort to fix things. Or maybe your job is terrible, and you've been thinking about switching careers, but haven't taken the plunge yet. Or maybe it's an internal factor, related to your own mindset and how you perceive yourself. In any case, it's possible that it's one of these three things. 1. Your partner isn't making any effort to fix things. 2. Your job is terrible. It is essential for you to conduct an introspective analysis of yourself in order to determine the factors that are preventing you from realizing your maximum potential. The next step is to take a more in-depth look at your goals. When you're stuck in a rut, it can be difficult to understand why you should continue moving forward. It is simple to become preoccupied with the activities of daily life, to the point where you lose sight of your long-term objectives. Having a goal, even if it's something simple, will help you maintain your motivation and keep you moving in the right direction. It helps to step back every once in a while and get some perspective on where we are in life and where we want to be. Therefore, examine your objectives more carefully and determine whether or not they still serve a purpose. If you are aware of the purpose behind the actions you take, it will be easier for you to avoid getting sidetracked by activities that aren't congruent with your objectives. 4. Start with modifications that are slight. Many people, even though it can seem like an apparent answer, try to tackle their issues by pushing themselves into a frenzy of activity, and then they burn out before they even get started. This is despite the fact that it might seem like an obvious solution. It is often simpler to make one little adjustment at first and grow from there rather than to attempt to make all of the necessary adjustments at once. Also, do not anticipate drastic changes to take place overnight. Try to exercise some patience with yourself. Also, be sure that the adjustments you want to make are reasonable, so that they are compatible with your way of life and won't be too tough to maintain over time. The 5th step is to accept challenges head-on. Staying in your comfort zone or continuing to do the same things you've always done is not going to help you get out of a rut. It's crucial to be willing to put yourself out there and experiment if you want to continue developing as a person throughout time. It's true that trying something new for the first time might be nerve-wracking, but avoiding new challenges will only keep your life stuck in a never-ending loop of routine and monotony. You will be able to broaden your horizons and put an end to tedious routines if you just give in and say yes. Step 6. Seek supportive. Despite your best efforts, you are having trouble finding the motivation to give yourself that little bit of an extra push. You should look for support from other people. Telling someone about how you are feeling, whether it be a member of your family, a friend, a mentor, or a therapist, might help ease some of the strain that you are feeling. Discussing it not only helps others understand your predicament better, but also provides them with insight into what they can do to be of assistance to you. You can also become a part of a community or support group with other individuals who are dealing with problems that are similar to your own. so that you can motivate and encourage one another along the way of your journey. When you're stuck in a rut, it can feel as though there is no way out of this situation. However, if you approach the situation in the proper way, you will be able to find solutions to your difficulties that will get you moving again. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends so we can keep making them. For more videos like this, hit the subscribe button and remember to click on the notification bell. Also, be sure to check out our other videos as well. Thanks for watching.